Actually, at some of the football games because people have thought that nothing was there, and my mic is literally over in the stands too. I've had to look over and go, okay, this is live, and
Well, we don't have bad language. We're not bad language people, so that's not a problem.
No, I have heard some stories on there going, whoa, I don't need to know that.
I shouldn't say we're not, right, Harold?
Hey, as long as you're animated and you enjoy the game, that's all I matter about.
Yes, I know that's going to be bad. Wait till I tell Rick. Oh my gosh. I'll tell Craig that was what they're on
Oh, I know. This is the Goss's mother's mouth is good.
Well, I have a voice. I'm small, but I have a voice that carries. I always have gotten in trouble. Yeah. So he's taping us, so I
Okay, then he'll shut up.
No, don't shut up.
You didn't hear what I said. I said maybe.
I want all the things.
He is, and I'm yelling. I'm saying, Harold.
We know sign language.
Hi, boy.
Hi.
Are you going to sit by me?
I am, if you don't mind.
No, come sit. Okay. It is a little warm there, though.
You want your cushion? Maybe, yeah.
Well, you know what? The other day, the weather was perfect. I know, it was. But the sun just popped through right now.
Yep.
And that's my fault. I just told Bruce. I said,
So I hope you get warm.
I have two different umbrellas.
Okay.
One that'll attach and one that will.
Okay, maybe you ought to start it.
Nice job, Chris.
Joy, you want the umbrella up because we're starting to
Well, like this. If it's behind me, or I don't mind.
You're not feeling it. Are you kind of on your back? Your neck?
Oh, I'm fine.
Well, there's two different umbrellas there.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
If I need it, I'll
Do you sit on this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're good.
Shake your head all you want.
You know they had competition today. No,
We do.
the Diamondbacks game was at 4 o'clock.
I turned. No, they started at 1.
Oh, it started at
I
1?
already have it on. Diamondbacks and the Dodgers. Diamondbacks and Dodgers are playing right now in LA. It came on at 1.
What happened?
Well, it was 1-0 when I left. And Zach Greinke was pitching, and he was having trouble with the Dodgers on it. But yeah, it was 1-0 in the second, maybe. So.
No, I didn't have the TV on there.
Yep.
I was doing my thing. I was in the vacuum. Man.
Yep. Well, good for you.
That's what we put. When I used to go to games, always that
No.
happens. My son's like, Mom, I got to stand up and yell.
I mean, they will. You just don't know where they're going to stay. So that's one of your boys. That's one of your boys. They do look alike. He's shorter.
Yeah. Good.
Am I right?
Good.
He's the older.
Glad you have seats.
Oh, Bruce.
You're gonna need 'em.
Then that's all just your boys. Where is
When he was young, he had a picture. She says this all the time. I'm the baby. Donna. Brian.
Brian's your baby.
Where's your other baby? He changed his mind. Yeah, don't have it. When I told my
Greg, you got live?
We'll be in a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you doing? All right.
retire.
Starts all over again, doesn't it? I know Kristen and Jimmy, they have, Chris goes, I'm gonna be an old lady by the time I get this girl through high school. Well, but she brings so much. She's the one that makes me.
Yeah, that's right. I'll bring them. Yeah.
We will have a lot of people here today, though.
Yeah, I'm used to her having
Season. So a lot of people should show up. It should, yeah. Right there.
Oh, okay.
So are you okay? You don't need I knew they were going to change the
Hey, Greg, I'm
Yeah, because I saw them all hanging up there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to John F. Wade Field on the campus of St. Mary's High School for today's varsity baseball game. Today's contest is between the Volunteers of St. Williams and your Lake Havasu Knights. At this time, I'd like to announce the Arizona Interscholastic Association's mutual agreement of these two schools to practice the 6 pillars of character and sportsmanship. I'd like to remind you that sportsmanship is an objective of education athletics, and we're set this event apart from other levels of competition. U.S. fans, please join us in testifying to the values. Players are Lhhs Baseball and James are bound today. We'd like to thank the officials for their expertise in calling tonight's contest. Thank you in advance for respecting their position and joining us in pursuing victory with honor. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's game is also being streamed live through Havasu Online TV. If you have friends or loved ones or other family members that could not make it out tonight, tell them to go to Facebook, log on to Havasu Online TV, and they will be able to catch live night baseball action. We'd also like to give a special thanks to our trainer, Zach Vanderick, for keeping our facility and athletes healthy during the game. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me. Or please rise and join me as we honor America for the playing of our national anthem.
It's live. Yeah, it's live, and you can go back and watch it.
Alright, 6, here we go. Hey, let's have a day, Cameron. Let's go, baby. Alright, boy, night.
Let's go,
Okay, and thank you all for joining us out here.
Play tough.
Knights versus Volunteers from Lee Williams.
Today.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Strike on that one.
Show one of the boys, Harold. Yeah.
Take a pitch, good pitch.
Okay, it counts 1-1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Havasu up at the pitch.
Good one. Here we go.
Strike 2 on that one. I want to thank you all for that here. Knights action. Baseball this time. Beautiful day here in Lake Havasu City. Counts 1 and 2. Bit high on that one. 2 and 2 on that one. We're out here. Beautiful day, third baseline. Strike 3. Catches the inside of that square. Hear the fans liking that. The Knights retire the first Lee Williams batter.
No, but see, his is a little longer.
Hey, let's go, Cam. Let's stay healthy, baby.
Might be able to pay for like.
As far as second batter for Lee Williams steps to the plate.
You see?
Oh, that's fine. Don't start this.
Here we go. There we go.
Don't start
And it's foot race out at first. Second baseman filled that one easily off the ground and brings that in.
I barely. He's lucky.
So, 2 outs, no on base for Lee Williams. Top of the first.
Yes. Yes.
Number 33 up for Lee Williams. That one's going to go out. Being sent go across. Knight's throwing it in. Turns into a nice double for Lee Williams.
The middle there.
Found a sweet spot there.
You're okay, kid. Let's get this one. These are big boys. Do we call them small here? Well, that other whole team. Did you ever beat them? Yeah. Except for the pitcher.
2 outs, 1 runner on second. Fresh batter in the box. Wide in second base. Ball on that one.
Hey, let's stay healthy. Let's go.
Takes a look. Making sure the 1 second stay. Ball 2 on that one. Good heads up by the shortstop there, making sure that didn't get away. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs. Looking for this one so they can get back up. Ball 3. So the count's 3-0. Runner on second. Knights looking to retire this one, get themselves up at the bottom of the first. Strike on that one, right down the middle.
Come on.
Wakes the coach up on that ball.
Come on, kid. One more, kid. One more.
So full count, 3-2.
Get him.
Counts 3-2. Taking a look. Strike 3. The runner was thinking that it was the ball. Strike 3.
Good job.
Let's have 4 batters come up. Or Lee Williams has 4 come up. The Knights retired 3 of them. And it's the middle of the first. Huge shout out to our sponsors right now. Renaissance Festival of Arizona, Mills Brothers Sleep Center, the shops at Lake Havasu, Horizon Community Bank, Papa John's Pizza, Blue Water Accounting, Mercury Air Conditioning and Heating, Center Stage Boutique. Huge thank you to all of them for making it possible for us to be out there. So we're bringing you our first ever streamed Knights baseball varsity action against Lee Williams from Kingman. Lee Williams warming up. Oh yeah. Yeah, you hear the coaches giving the fans some razz and telling them to behave. So. Knights batter getting ready. Right in the front of our screen.
Come on, King. Let's get him going here, kid.
Doug, I'll find that out for you real quick. Starting pitcher for Havasu. To answer the question, Cameron was the starter for Havasu. And now, bottom of the first. Score 0-0.
Come on, Caden. Let's go.
Havasu up for the first time for bat today. And the first pitch from Lee Williams. Strike.
That's okay. You saw it now.
Saw that come right down the line. Has a good feed on where it's going to be now. Thank you, Patty.
Get the barrels, let's go,
Come on,
baby.
Caden. You've seen him now.
The fans just updated us on that as well.
Hey, let's get on base, let's go, baby, start something.
Ball on that call as well.
Battle. Some goals, let's go, baby.
And out at first on that one.
I know.
Fans talking about a little change in the lineup.
Come on, Jay. Let's get it going, kid.
Hey, get it going, 7, here we go, kid.
Come on.
Knights with their second batter up, 1 out now. Bottom of the first.
Let's go, baby.
And now they're working.
Come babe.
I've got some.
Here's pitch. Scooped right up before that had a chance to even hit the ground. And the Knights find themselves with 2 outs.
Okay. Okay, come on, Ryan.
Lee Williams showing a solid defense here.
Get us going.
Yeah, let's go, Rose. Let's start something, baby. Let's go. Let's get it going.
Most times you'll see those skip and hit the ground. Second base right there, scooped it up. Ball on that one.
Go, Rose.
Second ball on that pitch.
Hey, barrels.
Strike on that one. Counts now 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Knights sitting with 2 outs. Looking to get on base for the first time. Bounced off. It's going to be a foot race. And 2 very fast first innings. Both for the Knights and the Volunteers. And we'll be back with a few words from our sponsors. A and B are over there.
Like JV, okay, so varsity travel.
And we're back. Knights warming up. Getting ready to start the top of the second. Knights and the Volunteers tied at 0 apiece after a very fast-paced first inning.
Where are you going? Okay, that's fine. Can't see very well?
As we're getting ready, the batter steps into the box.
Scott Walker.
Volunteers saw 4 batters come up. 3 of them retired with a runner on second in the first inning.
Go, Cam. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Now for the first pitch of the second inning.
Yes!
That's going to be high. And right in the glove. And the Knights now find themselves already with 1 out. Brad, thanks for joining us. Carol, thank you all for joining us. And as was told by in chat as well by the fans, Cameron Brackshaw is the gentleman out on the mound at the moment. Volunteers with their second batter up. Second inning, top of the second, 1 out.
That's okay.
Ball on that count.
Hey, good pitch, Meg. I like it there.
We've got to talk next week at Walmart. Try to remember.
Oh, close on the inside of that one. Backed him a little bit off the bag on that one. 2 balls on that one. Heard the fans react to that pitch as well as the dugouts. Strike right on that one.
Dad, one more.
Good spot, baby.
Count 2 ball, 1 strike.
That's it.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Cameron's finding his zone here with this batter. Two balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, looking to make it the second out here. Cameron gets the signal he likes. Wind's starting to kick up a little bit. Here's the pitch. Foul tip on the ball. Just see that contact just barely there at the end. Still the count, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, Cameron.
Second batter for the Volunteers. Conversation coming in. Third base coach was talking about contact. Umpire decided to go against contact, saying that it made contact with the bat. Here's the pitch. Foul tip behind us. Unlike in the softball field, that's not a parking lot. That one, though, might be near the high school. So, 2 foul tips. Count still 2-2. 1 out. Over to second. Shortstop. It's a foot race and gets him out at first. So the Knights find themselves. 2 outs. Fans pointing out the Volunteer player is still complaining about contact, saying that that ball made contact with him. Umpire saw it differently. Again, over the shortstop. It's a foot race. And umpire calls him out. Says the tag was made. Even though the first base coach tried to encourage it. So, we find ourselves in the middle of the second. Again, shout out to our sponsors. Mills Brothers Sleep Center, the Renaissance Festival of Arizona, Horizon Community Bank, Papa John's Pizza, and many others. Huge shout out for that. Again, as you just saw there, third base coach talking over with the umpire whether or not that was contact or not. That might be one they even take back and review that a little bit. Go for a final decision. But as by the call of the umpire presently, that was contact with the bat, not the player. So now we're at the bottom of the second. Knights up to bat. Lee Williams Volunteers all warmed up. Here comes the first pitch of the second. Strike on that one. Tried to pull the swing back. Still crossed over. Still hit the strike zone. Foul tip on that one. Saw the Volunteers all go for the barehanded grab on that one. So, no balls, 2 strikes on this, the first batter.
Yes! We like that!
Another foul tip. Solid shot on that one.
That sounded good.
One of the great things about out here with Lhs Baseball, you can definitely hear the crack of the bat. Comes over wonderfully on our system. Foul tip again. That off the fingertips of the coach. A little sting on that one. Still count 0-2. First batter for the Knights. There's the pitch. There, strike 3. Knights doing a wonderful job here. Multiple shots on that. Trying to get that into fair territory. Second batter up. There's the pitch. Officially called a strike by the umpire. Just got the inside of that corner.
Hey, let's go, Aiden. Barrels, baby. Hey! Love those carrots. You don't hate garbage.
A little bit low on that one. Going to fall in ball territory. So it counts 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. One ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, let's go, 2. Hey, got a battle here, babe. Let's go.
Gets the count. Takes a look. Strike 3. So the Knights find themselves 2 batters up, 2 batters down. Third. 1 for Havasu. Coming up now. 2 outs. Knights looking to get on base.
Go, Matthew. Barrels. Let's go, baby. Give me something hard.
Lee Williams has successfully kept the Knights off base so far. Strike 1 on that one. Heard a little bit of contact made with the bat there.
Go, Max.
There you go, Max. Go, go, go!
Try to drop into no man's land, and it does. Oh, scooped up. And the Knights find themselves 3 up, 3 down. So after 2, Knights and the Volunteers tied 0 apiece. Now we're going to get a few more words from our local sponsors.
Playing second, and then
You made a roster and you didn't pass it around. Oh, do you guys want to see? Mom.
Pick it up.
How many what?
891, 891.
So as we find ourselves, top of the third, both 0-0 Volunteers and the Knights. Picked it up, going for the foot race. Out at first. Great play by the Knights there, scooping that one up as it was bouncing down the third baseline. So 1 out for the Volunteers. Second batter up. Great job there, scooping that one up. Again, another one down in the ground. Foot race yet again. And out again. The Knights infield successfully defending the base twice. Here the fans here in the stands starting to erupt. Both huge plays by the Knights, scooping those up, getting into the first base in time. So 2 outs now for the Volunteers here at the top of the third. Strike on that one. In the call. Looking at it. Another one. Oh, just off the glove, and that stop is going to allow the Volunteers to get on base. Just popped out of the glove there, the pitcher. Out of Cameron's glove. So, now, Volunteers with a runner at first. 2 outs. Again, the Knights still in control here in the outfield. Batter for the Volunteers, stepping up. Getting himself situated. Taking a look at it first, making sure no one's going to take the jump. Foul tip. That's over in the softball fields. In the practice fields. Just over our head. So no balls, 1 strike. Taking a look. There's the pitch. Strike. So no balls, 2 strikes. Trying to retire runner at first. Runner at first. Counts 0-2. Up high on that one. 1 ball now, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Looking to get that 3rd strike here. Get the Knights back on the mound. Back on the plate. Foul tip. That one's all the way up at the track stands. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul tip, keeping him alive. There's the tip. That one's going right to second field, and you're just going to have the tag of the bag, and that's it. And the Knights hold the Volunteers on first base. And as we get to the middle of the third, we have the Knights and the Volunteers still tied 0-0. Huge shout out again to our sponsors, Mercury Air Conditioning and Heating, the shops at Lake Havasu, Papa John Pizza, Mills Brothers Sleep Center. Huge shout out. As it's starting to warm up, we got to give a big shout out to Mercury Air Conditioning, who's been with us since day 1, since our first stream. Very appreciative of all of their help. making sure our studios stay nice and cool. Now if we just get them to invent a mobile unit for when we're out here on the field, that'd be great. And also a huge shout out to Horizon Community Bank. If you are looking for any banking needs, especially with our star checking, we suggest and we encourage you to go to Horizon Community Bank. Definitely a bank that supports Havasu's athletics, Havasu's students, and Havasu's community. So always remember, when looking for anything banking, call up your members at Horizon Community Bank and find out exactly what they can do for you. And after the game, it's too hot to cook. Go ahead and give Papa John's a pizza call. Papa John's Pizza, better ingredients, better tasting, Papa John's. Give them a call, check out their signature dishes, find out some of the stuff that's not officially on the menu, give it a shot. My suggestion always, barbecue meats. Definitely give that a try. As we said, Papa John's.
Come on, Dom. Get these boys
Better
going.
ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Let's go.
Now as the Knights get ready, bottom of the third. Stepping up to the plate. Knights looking to finally get on base here in the third inning. Foul tip way over our heads.
Hey, barrels off. Let's go, baby. Hey, attack mode. Go, kid. Hitters getting attack mode. You're up there, dog.
Hear the dugout cheering him on. Another foul tip. Foul ball called back. Runner goes back to the plate. So, no balls, 2 strikes. Top of the third, first batter for Havasu up at the moment. Both off foul tips.
Hey, barrels, let's go.
Taking a look. Strike 3.
Oh, come on.
So the Knights find themselves down 1 out here at the bottom of the third. Number 14 now stepping up. Second batter in the inning for the Knights.
Hey, let's go, Cole. Let's get aggressive here, baby. Get aggressive.
Here comes the pitch.
Come on,
Foul
Cole.
tip on that one. Just sliced outside the foul line. So the count's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. There's the pitch. Another foul tip
Get him,
off the back of the backboard. So the count's 0-2. No ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here at the bottom of the third.
Go, Cole. Let's barrels, baby.
Knights looking to get on base. Great opportunity here. Rescue the ball from behind there so there's no accident with the catcher.
Hey, let's go, baby.
Taking a look, sees what he likes.
Oh.
Strike 3. And the Knights find themselves with 2 outs.
You were aggressive.
No one on base. Volunteers holding them at the plate.
Come on, Colton.
Both pitching units showing great fortitude.
Hey, let's go, Cole. Let's go, baby. Start some.
There's the pitch.
Oh, that's right.
Foul tip. That one's in the rocks behind the dugout.
Go, Colton.
So the count's now 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Strike 2 on that one. Just caught that corner and dropped in.
Hey, you ain't got to battle a little bit. Let's go.
So the Knights find themselves at 0 balls, 2 strikes. Foul tip on that one. Protecting it, staying in it.
Hey, let's go, baby. Let's get barrels.
No balls, 2 strikes. And swings on that one, 3rd strike. So the Knights and the Volunteers at the end of 3 find themselves 0-0. Now again, a few words from our sponsors: Papa John's Pizza, Horizon Community Bank, and Mercury Air Conditioning and Heating.
How's your niece? Ernie's daughter. Yeah, yeah. How old is she now? You have old girls. Yeah. No, you need a nephew now.
Yeah, I have two.
Oh, you have two nephews. Oh.
Hey, let's go, Karen. Let's have a game.
So, and we're back.
Karen, keep going. They can't hang.
Lee Williams up to bat.
I know.
There's the pitch.
What?
Strike on that one. First batter up for Lee Williams. Finds a strike.
But would they live here? Are they still in that house and running back?
Checking it out. Oh, just in the ground on that one. Just popped up. 1 ball, 1 strike. First batter for Lee Williams here at the top of the 4th.
Moving to, he got contract to Vegas.
Counts 1 ball, 1 strike.
Sunday.
Oh, and they
There's the pitch.
It starts on the 3rd.
Scooped up, bobbled a little bit by the second baseman. Does not pull it up. And Lee Williams finds themselves with a runner on first. So Lee Williams with their first batter finds themselves on base. But that is usually where the only place. Lee Williams has found themselves on base, only advancing to second in the first inning.
Hey, Colton, you're good.
Knights have held them after that. So the Knights lining up. You hear the dugout saying getting 2 and 1 ball. They've already got a plan. Here comes the pitch. Pulls it up. Out at second, going for the double play, and nails it just as the dugout called it. Called the double play in the dugout, and sure enough, the players answer it. Scooping it up. Getting, a beautiful play, scooping it up, getting it to second, getting it to first, getting the double play. Again, huge prediction made by the dugout, and they said 2 and 1. Ball on that one. So the Knights find themselves now out of trouble.
Come on, one more ball. There you go.
2 outs now for Lee Williams.
Got you there on that one. Yeah.
Strike on that one. Counts 1 and 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I know. I told her. I said, Mom, he doesn't want to know.
There comes the pitch.
Yes.
Foul tip on that one.
Sure, Karen, let's go.
So now Lee Williams finds themselves in the predicament they had left Havasu in. Foul tip making it that second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no one on base.
Let's get a tennis racket. Let's go.
That one pops up. Looks like it's being called by the center fielder. And right in the glove, perfectly right there. So the Knights retire Lee Williams quickly with that double play. And the Knights find themselves now the middle of the 4th inning, holding the Lee Williams Volunteers scoreless. Shout out to our sponsors again. Thank you all for joining us. Papa John's Pizza, Center Stage Boutique, Renaissance Festival of Arizona. This is one of the last weekends you have a chance to get up there. I'd say get up there, have a good time with the Renaissance Festival. Thank you to everyone who actually entered our contest to win tickets and did get a chance to get up there. Mills Brothers Sleep Center and Furniture. If you want the best rest of your life, or you're looking for furniture that actually your wife will like, and as a husband that you'll find comfortable, you need to go to Mills Brothers Sleep Center and Furniture. Some of the best furniture around. And I've never slept any better than I did after I got my bed from Mills Brothers Sleep Center.
I know.
Now, I don't sleep like a baby, we'll put it that way. I don't wake up every 2 hours like I used to on my old mattress. I sleep all through the night. Kind of like a nice old retired hound on the porch. So definitely for comfort, class, and the best rest of your night, Mills Brothers Sleep Center is where to go. Now, bottom of the 3rd, Havasu find themselves up to bat.
Come on, babe.
Being cheered on. Foul tip on that one. That one's going in the stands. Right behind everything. Just behind the stands.
Hey, come on, man!
So foul tip on that one.
Barrels, let's go!
There's the pitch.
Hey!
Ball on that call.
Hey! We don't swing it, garbage, let's go!
To the dugout. Tell them to keep watching. Watch for the good ball. Watch what you want. Do not swing at garbage.
We like to go there.
Ball on that call as well on the inside. Knights looking to hopefully get on base here. As you even heard, the dugout saying the arm's getting tired.
Barrels, gotta be you!
Here comes the pitch. Strike on that one. This one's going to be a battle between pitcher and batter right here. Has to make sure it's in that zone. Foul tip on that one. Catcher's trying to find it. Diving catch. And does it. Great job on that grab. Tracked it down, pulled it down. Good job by the catcher. Looked like he was going to lose it for a second, dove back and grabbed it. So that's one out for the Knights. Second batter up. Here comes the pitch. Oh! Contact on that one. Saw a little bit sting on that one, and the Knights find themselves on base. Bottom of the fourth. Knights find themselves finally on base. That one's going to leave a mark, though.
He's laughing.
Jay laughing to the dugout, but he didn't think he was going to have that tattoo this early in life. That one's going to show the laces.
Yeah, he didn't swing.
Umpire cleaning up the dugout, or clean up the mound a little bit.
Come on, Ryan. Let's go, kid. Come on.
Maybe a little slip something there. The reason that ball went a little bit out of control and found the Knight's shoulder. So now, runner on first. And on that one, stealing of second. Just popped out of there and missed the glove of the catcher. Runner takes second. Havasu's dugout's beginning to think that perhaps they're now finding their zone. Strike on that one. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner now on second.
Hey, let's go, baby. Rover.
Starting to lead his way out of there. Stays in. It's a foot race to first. And out at second. Led too far and got out at second. Tried to distract the run. Keep the heat off first base. Instead got himself in trouble. So Knights now find themselves runner on first.
Okay, come on, Cameron. Come on.
2 outs.
Bring Ryan around.
Run on first, 2 outs. There's the pitch. Good, solid hit. Going all the way. And scoops it out of the sky. So the Knights, 3 outs. At the bottom of the fourth, we now find the Knights still tied with the Volunteers, 0-0. Now we'll be back with a few words from our sponsors.
Yeah, that was just... There is
So top of the fifth, and the Knights find themselves still tied with Volunteers, 0-0. Just out of reach, scooped up by second base, out at first. So the Knights start off exactly as ended the last time they were in the field, picking up the easy out at first. So the count's now new batter, up, but one out. And the Knights looking to do it quick. There's the hit. Out to foul, maybe? No, off the top of the dugout. So the count's no balls, one strike, one out. Top of the fifth. Knights Volunteers still tied, 0-0. Strike on that one. Caught it on the inside. Volunteers, that was a little close. Pulled away from it. Thanks for joining us, Lori. That's right, go Knights. Taking a look. There's the swing. Strike three, and he's out on that one. So the Knights on a strikeout on that one. So the count's now officially 0-2. And as fast as these Knights are in the outfield, we'll be doing more announcements from our sponsors here. As we're out here for a beautiful Thursday afternoon. Just a bit out of control there. Had the catcher's reach. Count of a ball low on that one. Yeah, Lori Cameron's having a great day out here. There's the pitch. That one's going to pop up. Lining it up. Cameron already thinks it's in. That's right. Kind of like the epic explosion scene in movies. Cameron didn't even look back. He knew his fielders had it. And the Knights retire the Volunteers. 3 up, 3 down. So we're at the middle of the fifth. Shout out to our sponsors, Papa John's Pizza, Blue Water and Accounting, Mercury Air Conditioning and Heating, Center Stage Dance Boutique, the shops at Lake Havasu, Renaissance Festival Arizona, Mills Brothers Furniture and Sleep Center, Horizon Community Bank. Now, if you haven't been out to the shops lately, you need to go out and take a look. Lots of amazing things happening at the shops at Lake Havasu, where you can catch a lot of great entertainment, clothing, as well as one of the best eateries in the tri-state area, under my opinion. Huge shout out to Dustin and Candace, all the folks at 360, the #1 eatery out there at the shops. If you go out to the shops and you stop by there and you end up going home hungry, that's your fault. But definitely lots happening at the shops. Get out there, check it out. Check out all the new things going on. Events happening almost every weekend. Knights up now, bottom of the fifth. You'll hear the dugout still fired up. They're running for it. And scoops it out of the sky in foul territory. So the Knights now with 1 out. Knights with 1 out.
Let's go, Max! Come on!
Oh, Lolo on that one. Tipped it, gets the strike. The Knights getting a little more aggressive on their swinging, starting to make more contact. That's one of the differences we're watching on both pitching units, where Havasu's pitcher is pitching and just zipping in there. The Knights are starting to make contact on the Volunteers pitching. Eventually these foul tips are going to start zeroing in, and you're going to find that sweet spot on the bat. Counts on no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out for the Knights. Bid high on that one, saw that one coming in high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Taking a look. Here comes the pitch. Solid shot on that one, and it gets it up. It's going to be a foot, and he finds himself on first base. The Knights stands erupting. Huge support for our baseball team out here for the Knights. So the Knights find themselves on base.
Hey, let's go, Dom. Let's go, baby barrel.
Last time the Knights were able to steal second last inning. You hear the dugout cheering it on, wanting the RBI. Gets his call. There's the pitch. Ball on that one. So 1 ball on it. Taking a look, checking out first base, making sure he's not got too much of a lead. There's the pitch. Foul tip on that one. So the count's down 0 balls, 2 strikes. Or sorry, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, let's go, Dom. Let's go, baby. Hey, let's hit some hard, babe.
Big corrector, it's sitting here. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, barrels, let's go. Give me something hard.
1 out. I'm sorry, not 1 out, 1 on base.
Come on, let's bring him in. Come on, kids.
Going for it. Got back just in time. Quick reaction by the catcher there.
Come on, guys, let's keep those bats going.
Caught him a little bit on the lead in there.
Hey, barrels, baby. Let's go, barrels.
Gets the catch once. Contact. This is what they got last time. It's going to be a foot race. Doesn't fall into fair territory and does not able to pull it down this time.
Hey, got a battle.
It's your at bat, Tom. Let's go.
Something close. Don't chase.
What was
Hey, got to protect your baby.
2 strikes now. As you hear, not wanting to having to battle for it.
Hey, let's go, baby, barrels.
First base starting to get a little bit of lead. There's the pitch.
Oh, no.
Hop.
No.
Goes for the double play. Landed on him.
We like those. Get out of here.
Safe though. Great job by the Knights. They're sliding in there. Got on the base before the catch could even be made. A little bit of the contact preventing the catch from being made. Both now, if we find the Knights on first and second. The crowd starting to erupt for it. As you've heard the Knights dugout, they're beginning to feel that they've zeroed in on it. Strike on that one. Runner at second, starting to come out. Quite a lead there. Little game they're playing. That's it.
We like those.
And you see the runners advance to third and second.
Smash it out of here.
That one dropped way in front of the plate, bounced up over the catcher's head.
He's so tired. He's sweating. Yeah!
Gets the bunt and takes home as well. Great job by the Knights getting on the board. Bunts pops out as he pitched. The runner had taken off already and just took second as well. Lee Williams with a bit of confusion. On the pitch, amazing play. Runs right out as the pitch was coming down, gets the bunt, gets the score, and then the bunt turns it into a double. Cole Fuller with the bunt turns the bunt into a double as Lee Williams find themselves a little confused. So the run in and the double. That's one for the playbooks.
Yes, let's go!
So the Knights, after struggling after 5 innings, finally find themselves on the board.
He's so mad! Are those tears? Tears of joy.
Batters are in the box. Taking a look at your comment, Rich.
Oh, pizza!
Batters are in the box, but from our angle, you are right.
Look at his lead!
There's the pitch.
That's all right, here we go. That's why I
Strike
get 3.
one
Come
on
on, vet! Let's go, vet!
We're also right here on the first baseline. A great location here. Bunt again. Drops it. Run comes in and gets to first. So the bunt again. Havasu Knights move up 2. Both runs shooting in there.
Pitchers aren't athletes! Get your shit right, kid!
You think so? I thought we got 2 and then 1. No?
So the Knights with 2 off 2 bunts, scoring. Runner at first and third.
Yes, boy! Oh!
Strike on that one, just caught the inside of the box.
Get 3, let's go, 3!
Martin, thank you for joining us.
Flying barrels! Oh, he's definitely there!
Went for the play at third.
He's there!
Went for it. Easy tag up by the third base runner.
1 on each side, but I thought we got 2 right. Because all he's just advanced.
Best, let's go! Hey, let's go, baby! Barrels all day!
Here comes the pitch. Solid hit, bounces in the infield. Havasu gets their 3rd run in, and we have runners now at first and second. And as the Knights dugout was claiming, the Knights move up 3-0.
We like those mound visits!
They were held to just 2 bases until the bottom of the 5th, the start of this inning, and now the Knights have zeroed in and have totally gained their confidence in their swing. Chad on the mound talking about what they're going to do. The third base coach talking to his runners. 2 extremely different conversations. First and second on their spot.
Come on, Jake, keep it alive. That's a good one.
As you hear, Knights fans tell them to keep it alive.
Yes! We like those! Get out of here!
High pitch ball on that one.
Yeah! Hey, let's go, baby barrels! Come on, bases, score 3!
Looking for the next one. There's the pitch.
Yes, let's go!
2 balls now. 2 balls, no strikes. Not right. Runners at first and second.
Yeah, barrels! Ka-chow! Ka-chow!
Backed off that one right away when he saw it thrown. Knew that was going to be a ball. 3 balls, no strikes.
Scared to throw!
And the Knights with runners on first and second here at the top of the 5th, or bottom of the 5th.
Hey, your time. Yeah, take your time, Jake. Hey, this is our game. Let's go.
Knights now feeling extremely confident. Strike on that one. 3 balls, 1 strike. That one he's watching to see exactly where he's going to throw this next one for the strike zone.
You can do it.
Oh, got him! Throw it!
Ah, fans are calling for a balk on that one. Thought it should have been.
Stretch out a little bit.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Look at that lead.
Here's the pitch.
Yes! Let's go!
Ball 4. And the Knights now find themselves with the bases loaded. Bottom of the 5th. For 5 innings, the Volunteers had kept them off the bases. Knights only be able to advance to the 2nd base at 1 inning. No. And it looks like that might be it. Nope. Another meeting at the mound. Meeting on the mound. And meeting also on the 3rd baseline. During these meetings, huge shout out from our sponsors, Blue Water Accounting, Mercury Air Conditioning and Heating, Center Stage Boutique, Renaissance Festival of Arizona, Mills Brothers Sleep Center and Furniture, the shops at Lake Havasu, Horizon Community Bank, that's right, Steve also, go Knights, good luck, Casey Quinn. The Knights have found their luck, they've dialed it in. And it looks like we're having a pitcher change.
Are you going to call him? We'll call him and Miss Mary can tell him.
62.
Now they're starting to warm up a new pitcher for Lee Williams. Great first 4 innings out of that young man from Lee Williams. But the Knights had just zeroed in. Oh, number 28 for Lee Williams now warming up at the mound. With the bases loaded, Lee Williams decided it was just time to pull the pitcher. Figured the Knights had dialed in on him. Decided it was the best move to pull him out before the lead got too extensive. Our Knights now are up 3-0. We were tied at 0-0 until the bottom of the 5th here, when the Knights declared from the dugout that they had zeroed in and they knew exactly what they were going to do and have backed each of those up.
You coming?
No.
Sorry, bye-bye. We just walked out the door to come.
Okay, so they're looking possibly Lee Williams to get control of the outfield again. A lot of pressure for number 28 to walk out here with bases loaded.
Hey, wait for the 8th pitch strike. Let's go.
Bases loaded, fresh pitcher on the mound. Knights had zeroed in on number 9. Now to see if they can make the adjustment for the new pitcher. Dugout still fired up for the Knights.
Show them how good you are. Go, kid. Boom.
Ball on that one.
Yes, we don't need those. Let's carry.
Knights taking a little bit of lead out there.
Come on, babe. Come on. Yes, son of a.
Ball 2 on that one.
Let's go.
2 balls, no strikes. Bases loaded.
Good kid. You beat your benches, kid. Quicker than quick. Faster than fast.
Fans in the dugouts getting fired up. Strike on that one. 2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out of 3. Those are great odds. Let's go. Let's go, Ben.
Out of the
Fans getting excited on the sidelines also.
Yes, let's go.
Ball 3 counts 3 balls, 1 strike.
That's another strike.
You missed all the fun, Harold.
Hey, know what you're hot? Go. Get another 390. Another 390.
Mary will have a show.
Go, pizza. Let's go.
Here's the pitch.
Wow.
Ball 4.
Hey,
No, sorry. Umpire called that one a strike. Fans surprised at that one. We honestly were ourselves. Counts down 3-2.
Yo, Chase.
Ryan. This one's yours, baby.
There's the pitch. And there's the ball. Can't deny that one. So the Knights walk in a run. Base is still loaded. Knights find themselves 4.
Another one! Give us another one! One more!
Knights ahead 4-0. Bottom of the 5th. Base is still loaded. French pitcher number 28. Strike on that one.
Let's go, baby! Hey, wait another 3 pitches, you're fine. Let's go, baby. Oh, what a
2 strikes on that one. So no balls, 2 strikes, only 1 out here at the bottom of the 5th. Bases loaded, huge scoring opportunities for the Knights.
Yes!
No hesitation there. Knights possibly could have gone for it. Pitcher went to cover it. Waved off by the batter, though. That foul. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swing on that one. Strike 3. Bases loaded still, though. 2 outs.
He ain't got much else. Let's go!
2 outs. The Knights find themselves up 4-0. Bases loaded. Runners on first, second, and third.
He's got nothing else. Let's go!
Strike on that one.
Let's go! Let's get it going!
Where first number 28 came out a little bit. Wild swing seems he seems to be zeroed in now. Counts 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Knights looking to try to get our runners in. Runners on first, second, and third. There's the pitch. Foul tip off that one. So the count's now 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first, second, and third. Knights looking to definitely get at least 1 or 2 of them in. You'll be seeing the pitch trying to get the bat to go under it, pop it up high. Strike 3, and that's it. So the Knights at the bottom of the 5th retire with 3 people on base, but are advanced 4-0. And now, quick word from our sponsors, Horizon Community Bank, and many more.
Come on, boys, let's be tough.
So, top of the 6th, the first pitch. Foul ball on that one. Knight outfield tried to get that, pull it down. So, 1 ball. No balls, 1 strike. No outs. Knight's looking to hold them. Hops over the mid infield. And we got a runner now on first. Just bounced right over a sweet now. Found a divot in the ground, bounced right over.
Okay, come on, guys, let's hold
Knights find themselves now wondering if this is going to be the inning. Lee Williams fires back. Volunteers dropping 4 runs that last inning. Knights hoping not to have the same thing happen to them. There's the pitch. Strike called on that one. No balls, 1 strike, no out. Runner on first. It's the call he wants. And that's deep into the outfield. Lee Williams sending their runner around. It's going to be a foot race. Held up by the third base coach. So, runners now at 3rd and 2nd. And the Knights find themselves also now in a predicament. No outs. Runners on 3rd and 2nd.
Come on, double. Oh, no.
Cameron's still the starting pitcher for the Knights, still out there.
Be ready.
Let's go, baby.
Come on, guys.
Runners on 3rd and 2nd. No outs. Foul up on that one. Counts 0-1.
Keep us swinging.
This is where you saw the Knights start to send people down right away.
This is the 6th already, or the 5th?
Yes, Mom.
Here comes the pitch. Strike on that one. Counts now. No balls. 2 strikes. No outs. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. Finds the opening. High swing on that one. Went high on it. He was looking to drive that one up in the air, bring the 2 runs in, possibly do the sacrifice fly, but instead caught swinging. Now 1 out. Runners at 2nd and 3rd.
Here, come on. Chip away, 1 at a time.
Knights finds the call he wants. There's the pitch. Ball on that one, official. Runners again, 2nd and 3rd. Not quite as far out as they were when the Knights were leading. Ball again. Trying to get him to go outside on that swing a little bit. Counts down 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out. Runners in first, or sorry, runners at 2nd and 3rd.
He's looking pretty good, honey. He's not limping yet.
Here comes the pitch. That one's popped high in the air, trying to get to it. It's a foot race.
Oh,
Falls in foul territory right between them. Good hustle by the players of the Knights out there. All 3 of them trying to get out to it in time.
That's 2 strikes, all right? Come on, let's show that foul ball up there. There we go.
So taking a look. 2 balls, 1 strike, the official count. Here's the pitch. Another foul tip. That one's going to be off the dugout though. Cannot get to it. Nice player trying to get over there. Just outdistanced the field. Counts 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Taking a look. Here's the pitch. High on that one. Saw it, didn't swing. Catch pops up. Making sure that the runners were staying where they were staying. So now we got a full count, 3-2. And the Knights, only 1 night for the Volunteers. And 4th ball, bases are loaded, 1 out. Knights now find themselves in the position that the Volunteers were in at the bottom of the 5th. Bases loaded, 1 out.
Come on, Cam, you got this. You got this, Cam. You got this.
Knights pitcher Cameron trying to tap into that reserves. Carry it on out here.
Come on, Cam.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Swing on that one. Strike.
Christy might be over watching the lobby.
Found it right there. There's the dugout calling for a double play. Wanting to make sure that they can retire it right here.
Live low, big brother, live low.
Strike on that one. 2 strikes. Solid in that zone right there.
Come on, let's get him, kid.
No balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded. Foul tip on that one. That one's off into the dirt. Dugout teasing that he was aiming for the bus. So no balls, 2 strikes. Foul tip on that last one. Staying alive. Fans on the sides cheering out for one more. There's the pitch. In the center field, trying to pull it down. Off the fence. Volunteers bring 3 runners in on that. So the Volunteers bring it within 1, 4-3 on a huge hit down center field.
Mary, somebody was playing. Is Olivia swimming?
Foul tip on that one. Knights now not in as much pressure as there was before, but regretfully 3 runs coming in for the Volunteers against them. Just takes a hop, waving him through. No, pulls him back. Knights bring it back infield. Great play by the outfield of the Knights there. Getting that ball back in here, halting the runner at third. Took that one right to the chest. Time called by the Knights this time. During the timeout, shout out to our sponsors. Here at the top of the 6th, Mills Brothers Furniture and Sleep Center, Horizon Community Bank, Papa John's Pizza, Center Stage Boutique, the shops at Lake Havasu, Horizon Community Bank, the Renaissance Festival of Arizona, and we find ourselves at the top of the 6th. Now the Knights having a conversation on the mound. The hitting unit for Lee Williams seems to be zeroed in, and we find ourselves at the score of 4-3. Knights with 4 after that one. Volunteers with 3. 3 runs scored in. Runners at first and third.
9 runs at third.
Pinch runner being brought in on third base to tie it up. Volunteers bringing in a pinch runner, looking to make the tying run here. 4-3 Knights against the Volunteers, 1 out.
Let's get him, kid.
Strike on that one, just got the inside corner.
We had such a good inning.
Back.
Christy,
Watch your catcher. Hey, roll it out.
Taking a look,
Ball.
going for the plate, second. Oh, error on that one. Bounced up, tying run comes in. Tying run comes in. Ball took a bounce. Runner advanced to second. We're now tied up 4-4 at the top of the 6th. 1 out. There's the hit. Drops in. The runner advances to third. Lee Williams finding themselves
Come on,
tied now, 4-4, 1 out. Runners at first and third.
double play here.
Finding their second wind. Runners at first and third, 1 out. Lee Williams tied this up 4-all. Ball on that one.
They're back in house.
Runner at third looking to take Lee Williams into the lead. Strike on that one. Counts 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Come on.
Cut.
Hey, let's go, baby. Let's home.
Here comes going for second. Again, a missed throw, and the run comes in. Again, they advance on to second. Brings the lead run in now. Time called by the Knights. Lee Williams moves up 5-4. During the timeout again, shout out to our sponsors: Blue Water Accounting, Mercury Air Conditioning and Heating, Center Stage Boutique, Renaissance Festival of Arizona, Mills Brothers Furniture and Sleep Center, the shops at Lake Havasu, Horizon Community Bank, Papa John's Pizza.
Yeah, he's got to come out, right?
That one being the second conversation on the mound. Sounds like same inning, second trip. Going to be a new pitcher brought out. So that second conversation.
It's okay, Cam. It's okay, Cam.
Cameron getting applause by the fans as he comes off. Solid 6 innings of pitching there.
Isaiah, right?
Isaiah now on the mound for the Knights. That second conversation on the mound. Mandatory rule, same inning, 2 conversations. You've got to replace the pitcher. The Volunteers moved ahead this inning 5-4 against the Knights.
No, you gotta stand. You gotta stand, Kristen. Veronica's like, yeah.
Getting clarification on the mound. Official count, 2 balls, 1 strike.
I think that is.
Isaiah warming up for the Knights.
I think he has been here.
Again, huge shout out to our sponsors: Horizon Community Bank, Havasu's true community bank, working with business owners as well as future homeowners, doing everything they can to help Havasu's community grow.
I know.
And to make sure your money's working for you, check them out for Start Checking. 3.25% financing right now.
Come on, Isaiah, let's get him.
Or I should say interest, 3.25% interest. going to give Horizon Community Bank representative a call. Find out why you should move over to Horizon Community Bank today. Quick equipment malfunction, broken strap on the helmet. Trying to fix that. And the Knights trying to retire the Volunteers, as Volunteers have moved ahead 5-4 here at the top of the 6th. And until the bottom of the 5th, it was scoreless, 0-0. Both lineups hitting great for the Knights at the bottom of the 5th, and then now the Volunteers at the top of the 6th. A beautiful, probably about 82, 83 degrees out here, right here on the first baseline. Next to the Knights dugout. We're nice and sandwiched between the Knights dugout as well as the Knights fans and the benches. So a bunch of high energy going on right now.
Gotta grab another helmet, Lou. Give us just a sec.
Helmet got broken, so they're getting that repaired real quick. If we get an update from the softball teams, we'll find out exactly what they're doing, how they're doing.
Go!
What's up? You're not working?
Out comes the catcher, new helmet.
Oh, okay.
Previous one strap broke, unable to be repaired. He had to get a new one. Official count was
Hey, what we got?
2-1, 2 balls, 1 strike. New pitcher on the mound. We'll see if they can make the adjustment. If Havasu is going to start. Swing on that one.
That's away. Come on, kid.
Now we're at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fans asking to get out of this inning.
You know what? Yes. He's pitching. Oh, he's pitching.
Counts 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second. Strike 3. And Isaiah comes in for the Knights. Solid 2 pitches. Swings at both. So the Knights now looking to possibly get out of this inning with 2 outs now. Runner at second. And get their hitters back up to even this back out. A little short on that one. Ball.
I'm pretty sure he is.
Bounced out of the grip of the catcher. Runner though stayed at second. Did not advance. There's the pitch.
Whoa, come on, Isaiah.
Low on that one.
One more, kid. One more.
We're back in the glove, baby. You got
One more, kid.
2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs. Runner at second. There's the pitch. Strike on that one. The crowd get erupts on that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. Knights wanting.
You two?
Tom says, oh.
There you go. Now we got 2. Come on, Isaiah.
Foul ball on that one.
One more.
I've been on before. Chance 2 and 2, so.
Right? Come on, Isaiah. Let's get this
Hey,
kid.
let's go say so. Give him a chair here, baby. Let's go.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The official count. High on that one. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's that ground ball, Isaiah.
Isaiah gets the call he likes.
Go say no.
Runner at second. Checks out the corner of his eye, and there's the throw.
Come on,
Foul
Isaiah.
tip on that one as well.
One more, kid. One more.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Foul tip on that one.
Let's go, say don't win this, baby. Let's go.
Knights looking to get back up here. There's a hit. Trying to be chased down. Just gets away. Another run comes in. So the Knights, or the Volunteers, move up 6-4. That on the full count.
Come on, Isaiah. Double play here, guys. We need a double play.
One. So 2 outs. 2 outs, fresh batter. Ball on that one. Runner at first. Volunteers moved up 6-4.
There you go.
Strike on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fans getting fired up.
Ball workout. Here we go.
Here comes the pitch. Strike 2 on that one. Counts now 1-2. Fans getting excited, riling up, wanting to get this one put to bed and get the Knights back up to bat here. Counts 1-2 on this pitch. Foul tip. And the Volunteers stay alive with that foul tip. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Knights waiting here. Here comes checking the runner at first. Right down the 3rd line. Going for the play at first. And it's out. So the Knights finally retire the Volunteers hitters. But between the bottom of the 5th and the top of the 6th, 10 runs scored in between the 2 teams. Now, huge shout out to our sponsors here in the middle of the 6th, to the shops at Lake Havasu, Horizon Community Bank, Papa John's Pizza, Blue Water Accounting, Mercury Air Conditioning and Heating, Center Stage Boutique, the Renaissance Festival of Arizona, Mills Brothers Sleep Center, Furniture and Sleep Center. So the Knights come out hoping to repeat what they did at the bottom of the 5th and even it back up, as they find themselves at the bottom of the 5th. We're leading 4-0, but after the top of the 6th, they now find themselves trailing 6-4 against the Volunteers of Lee Williams.
Stay right there. No, Jake, move this way.
Number 28 also was brought out for the first time
Come on, boys.
last inning.
Fast going here. We need some runs.
Again, this our inaugural first time being out here for a varsity baseball game. We want to thank some of our sponsors, our banner headline sponsors like Mills Brothers Furniture and Sleep Center, Horizon Community Bank, and Blue Water Accounting, enabling us, thanks to their generosity, to bring these Lake Havasu Fighting Knights athletics to you. Make sure if you check out the bottom right-hand corner of our screen and you see any of our sponsors, give them a call, stop in, say thank you for helping Havasu Online TV bring to you the Lake Havasu High School Fighting Knights sports action.
Come on, Max.
In fact, some of them are still working right now. I say call them right now, and then tell them to tune in. If they're not tuned in, tell them they're working way too hard. Solid shot. It's up in the air. Williams underneath it. The Knights find themselves with their first out off the first batter, off the first hit at the bottom of the 6th.
Hey, let's go, Dom. Let's go, baby.
Came underneath that one, popped it straight up. Shortstop able to get right underneath it and just catch it.
Hey, let's go, Dom. Let's go, baby. Barrels. All right, Dom. You won't give me anything.
Another one popped up. Pitcher calling it and pulls it in.
Let's go, Cole.
So the Knights find themselves 2 batters up, 2 batters down. Bottom of the 6th.
Come on, Cole. Let's get hot, kid.
Cole back up. If you remember Cole from the last time, he pulled off the double bunt. Turned that bunt to a double, which is what started the hot streak. He's looking to start this again. Ball on that one.
Hey, let's go, baby. Good carrots. Let's go. Go, baby.
Right down the third baseline. And finds himself with a single. Just right down the third baseline.
Hey, let's go, Colton. Let's go, baby.
Here the catcher from Lee Williams trying to rally up his team says doesn't matter. Knights with 2 outs. He's predicting a third here. They're going to try to freeze him at first.
Hey, let's go, Colton.
There you go, Cole. There you go, kid.
Went to throw Cole out at first. Cole dove back in.
Hey, let's go, Colton.
Takes a second look, making sure he's not ready to go. Solid. That's going to fall.
Change it up. That ain't going to work. Make the adjustment. Let's go, 1. Hey, let's go. Go, on. Stay on board. Hey, call backside. Attack inside. Let's go.
So Knights with 2 outs, 1 runner on first.
Hey, let's go, Colton. Let's go, baby. Let's go, kid. Barrels. Light barrels.
Ball on that one.
Hey, let's go, Colton. Hey, let's go, baby. Oh, my gosh. Barrels.
Foul tip on that one.
Come on, Colton. Let's keep this going here, kid.
2 strikes now. Keeping himself alive with a foul tip. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Runner at first. Bottom of the 6th. High on that one. Races back, safe at first. Cole got back in time. Catcher thought he was going to catch him.
Come on, kid. Come on, kid. Let's move it. Keep the ball going.
Cole's starting to get the lead again.
Let's go, baby. Good.
Low on that one. Ball.
Hey, Walker, in. Nothing less. Let's go.
2 outs, but 2 strikes. Looking to get on base. Looking to advance the runner. Low on the bat. Didn't get the angle he wanted. And the Knights are retired. Bottom of the 6th. No runs in. The score is 6-4. Volunteers over the Knights. And now some words from our local sponsors, Papa John's Pizza, Horizon Community Bank, and Mercury Air Conditioning and Heating.
Okay, boys. Come on. Let's hold them. Come on, Isaiah.
Let him get any more.
Chrissy thought you guys left.
No, she's right there. I was like, she gets me, where did you go?
Keep throwing strikes. Let's go.
I think, no, that game is over. What's his name? JD, right? Yeah. Their game was at 4 p.m.
Did they win? Are they done?
JVA's done, JVB's done.
And that Abby is on the team.
Yeah. So Abby's playing right now? Did you guys see over there? I'll be right there.
Did you? Are you feeling
No, I texted his mom. Wait, you said no, it's his sister. Sorry, sister, not mom. Yeah.
Hey, let's go, stay zone.
Because I texted him.
So we want to thank everyone for joining us out here. Knights getting ready. Top of the 7th. And the Knights find themselves trailing 6-4. All of the runs for the Knights coming in the bottom of the 5th for the Volunteers, top of the 6th. First batter up for the Volunteers. Strike on that one. Isaiah for the Knights starting off strong with the strike. Top of the 7th. No balls, 1 strike. Gets the hit and stays fair. Advances to second and turns that into a double.
Oh, there you go, guys. Okay.
Third base coach had to get back on second base. So the Knights find themselves with no outs. Top of the 6th, runner on second.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one.
You're all right, 12, you go.
After having
Let's go, stay zone. Let's go, stay zone. Coming.
Taking a look. Runner starting to advance from second. There's the pitch. A bunt. And goes foul.
There's one, Isaiah. Come on, kid.
Hey, that's 1. 3
Come on,
strikes, let's
that's
go.
one.
Coming.
So as you hear from the stands, as the dugout. Bat rolling out, 1 strike. Want to do it 1 ball at a time. Getting the call he wants. Runner not far lead on second. Bunt again. Picks it up, goes for it at first. Now safe at first. The third baseman trying to decide. So not quite able to scoop it up in the infield in time. Runner down first and third. No outs.
Ready, guys? We'll talk to St. Zoe. Ready, go, what's up?
You heard from the dugout. Having the catcher go out and talk to the pitcher. No outs. Runner at first and third.
Keep battling, 12, let's go, keep battling.
Come on, Isaiah.
Knights looking to. There's the run. Going for second. And he grabs it. Now, runners now at third and second. Now this does. Well, it is good scoring position for Lee Williams. Does lock them up a little bit. Making the force outs now at ball. Ball on that one. Thank you, Shayla, for joining us also, cheering on the Volunteers. There's the pitch.
There you go. There you go.
Just made contact on that one. Strike. Looking to just get that hit. Get that to bounce up. No outs. Bring the runners in from third. Havasu looking to do the stop. There's that pop. Off into foul territory.
One more, Isaiah. One more, kid. Oh, the sun. Sun in his eyes.
So now 2 balls. Oh, sorry. 2 strikes now. Some of the fans worried about the fact that Isaiah caught the sun in his eyes there. See if it affects him on this pitch. Here's the pitch. Full count, 3-2. The dugout and the stands thought that hit the box. They thought that was in there.
Isaiah, come on, kid.
So thank you for joining us. Foul as well. Bounced off the first baseman. First base coach, actually. Full count, 3-2. No outs.
Come on, Isaiah. One more, kid. Come on.
Top of the 7th. Looking for a strike here to freeze the runners. There it is. And gets the out at first. Bobble that had to pull it up, get it to first base, beat the run.
One down. Come on, Isaiah.
1 down. Runners at third and second. Knights needed that. One out. Runners at third and second in scoring position. Knights again looking to call upon their pitching. Strike on that one. Knights know that's the only way they're going to guarantee those runners not moving off those bases to get within that strike zone. Get them swinging at it or catch that corner. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Foul tip on that one. Come into the stands. Right in someone's drink. Actually pretty impressive. A pink lemonade finds its demise. A little excitement right here next to us.
Oh my gosh, that
So foul tip on that one. No update on the girls varsity softball yet. Have not heard anything yet. Girls varsity actually is playing away. JV was playing. We know the JV B team has taken to the field. We do not know the score of the A game. As soon as we can find out any of that, we'll get that information to you.
I was worried about them too.
well, that's what I was watching. Wow, that was crazy.
Solid hit on that one. Off the fence. That's in the street. Home run by the Volunteers. Bringing 3 in. So the Volunteers now move up 9-4.
Was that his beverage?
Volunteers move up 9-4.
I know, that's what I'm thinking.
with her. It's the purse.
Take care of that purse.
Save the purse. Okay, kid. Come on, James.
Isaiah being taken out.
Get out of this mess here. Is it 9?
Knights now on their third pitcher.
They got 3 in.
Isaiah was brought in early that time. Not really much time to warm up, in my opinion. The umpires pointed out that was the second conversation they had with Cameron on the mound. Isaiah brought up quickly. Tried to keep the Knights out of trouble. The Knights now find themselves down 9-4. Not all of it. I did spin around afterwards, but yeah.
Yeah, and what are the odds of that happening? Yeah, landing right on the cup.
Behind you.
Over you.
That's weird because we got the overlap with there.
I know it. That was, I knew it.
Fans still talking about that ball that came over. Just dropped over the backstop. Over the overlap, landed into a pink lemonade. They already have secured and saved the purse, as what we've heard. That's been dried off. But the pink lemonade has met its demise. We are retiring the pink lemonade's number.
I know.
They hit.
Go back over to the girls.
Yeah, the clarification we've had with the ruling of that bounce in the pink lemonade cup and out into a fan's hand. So again, great fielding by the pink lemonade. Wish we could have gotten the camera around to see that in time. So,
It was like this.
here comes the pitch. Scooped up by the third baseman. It's a foot race. Out. And the Knights find their second out finally with the new pitching unit of number 4 for the Knights.
Go play, Mac.
So with 2 outs, the Knights here at the top of the 7th looking to retire it here and get back at the plate as they found themselves now trailing 9-4. Strike 1 on that one. Looking for the second one. Here comes the pitch. Tip again, pulled down. It's a foot race once more. And there's the third out. And the Knights, with the new pitching unit fresh in there, find themselves retiring Lee Williams, but not after Lee Williams pulls ahead 9-4 over the Knights. The Knights looking to even things up here. Huge thank you to our sponsors, Horizon Community Bank, Blue Water Accounting, Mills Brothers Sleep Center and Furniture, Papa John's Pizza, the Center Stage Boutique, Shops at Lake Havasu, Arizona Renaissance Festival. And if you do not have plans this weekend, this is your last chance to get out to the Arizona Renaissance Festival. Huge thank you to them for not only teaming up with us, but many other of our affiliates and bringing tickets and the opportunity to attend the Arizona Renaissance Festival in the Phoenix area. If you, like I said, if you have no weekends, go out there, watch the jousters. Personal favorite of mine, Maximilian. Traditionally, he used to play the bad guy. They kind of softened him up a little bit. Hopefully he returns to that spot. Hey, Aaron, thanks for joining us. I'd come out and do commentary with me, Aaron. I remember your days out here as well.
Come on, Caden. Come on.
So the Volunteers move ahead 9-4 Here we are at the bottom of the 7th. Knights looking to close the gap. Knights batter now in the box. Looking to start off. Swing on that one. Strike.
Let's go, kid.
I bought it and I got home and about 2 days later, something I thought.
Foul tip on that one. Counts now. No balls. 2 strikes.
From Hobby Lobby, right?
No outs. Bottom of the 7th.
I'll go get you another one. She says, oh, Grandma, I can't find the other one.
No ball. 2 strikes. Knights desperate to get on base. Wanting to close this gap.
Come on,
Trailing by 5.
come on, Caden.
Stops the swing. Saw it outside.
Runners, let's get on base.
1 ball. 2 strikes. Knights looking for right here. Solid hit. Foul ball though. Just fouls out.
All right, Caden, that was a good one.
So Caden staying alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball drifted off into foul territory. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sees the pitch he wants, throws. 2 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, let's get it. Get it here, kid.
Looking for either getting the full count here or to find the sweet spot. Wanting to get on base.
Flying barrels. Let's go, kid. Keep
Come
battling
on,
here.
Katie. You guys can do this.
Foul tip. That's going to go over the fence. Catcher not even going to go for it. Just missed this person in the stands. Not as good as the shot to the pink lemonade, though.
It was Courtney, but she had it sitting in Aunt Mary's chair. And it bounced.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out.
Courtney's friend.
Oh!
Way early on that one. That one dug down into the grass.
And he was just sitting there.
Now finds themselves full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, let's go, kid. Let's go.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Go.
Best opportunity for the Knights hitter right here. Low on that one. Saw that one the whole time he released it. And the Knights find themselves on base, which is exactly what they wanted to do. So new batter up. 1 out. 1 runner on first. Knights looking to close this 5-point gap. 1 hit at a time, you've heard the people in the stands say. Wild pitcher would advance the runner to first. Goes back. Tried to act like he got him. Not even close. Good attempt, though. Made him bite on that one. A little adjustment of the plate. Clean it off a little bit after that slide in. Umpire wanted it cleaner. Be able to tell in case that happens again. Runner leading again off first. Quite a lead, at least a full body length. Check back by the pitcher. Puts that one in the ground.
There you go, Jacob. Good.
Hey, baby, good eye, good kid.
1 ball, no strikes.
Go.
Pitcher watching, seeing the first baseman coming off the plate. Quite a bit, does the check. Foul tip. That's going to be a little further out. Fans quite happy their drinks are safe this time. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Checking out first base. Ball on that one. Saw that one coming down. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Barrels, way ahead. Gotta be you. Gotta be you.
Bottom 7. Quick call of time.
Barrels. Yep. Barrels. Barrels.
Oh, that's right.
Line barrels. Let's go, baby.
Here comes the pitch. High on that one. Another ball. Almost seems as if the runner has gotten on first. It's made the pitcher a little bit nervous. Keeps his eye on him and is kind of fallen out of the strike zone. As he's worried about the steal, letting the arm wander a little bit. That's high up. That's going to go in foul territory off the dugout.
You got bound now, kid. Step out. Let's go, honey. Gotta protect. Let's go, baby. Barrels.
Sit on, Jacob.
Let's go.
Okay, full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 runner on base.
Let's go, honey. Good. Let's go, honey.
Here's the pitch. And high on that one. And the Knights find themselves advancing 2 runners due to the walks. Catcher trying to calm them down a little bit, but now you've got runners on first and second. As we said, it seemed a little bit like once that runner got to first, he was busy checking on him, a little bit nervous about him stealing the base. That's sometimes where that first base runner can help get in the head of the pitcher and help him lose focus at the plate. And that's exactly what happened there.
Come on, Ryan. Big hit here, babe. Big hit. You're a hitter.
Now only 1 out. Runners at first and second.
Stay out, baby. Let's go.
Huge opportunity for the Knights here. You see that runner leading away on second. Foul tip on that one.
Mama, he wants to hit so bad. He wants
Go, Ryan. You can hear.
So, new batter for the Knights with only 1 strike, 1 no balls, not 1 strike. 1 out. Runners at first, second. And you can see our runner on second drifting out. Really egging the pitcher on this one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Almost seems to distract the pitcher, pulls him out of his strike zone. As we always say with baseball and softball, you watch it, there's a lot of stories happening, a lot of different directions. Ball on that one as well. 2 balls, 1 strike. You can see the pitcher now trying to focus off of who's on base. Staying back to his battle on the plate. Second base runner starting to come out.
Oh, we got him.
Strike on that one.
Okay, Ryan. It's
2
okay.
balls, 2 strikes.
All right.
Runners at first and second. 1 out.
Let's go, baby. Barrels. Gotta protect.
Low on that one. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. This has been the sweet spot for the Knights here. The pressure of that 4th ball. Could we see full bases on this one? Here's the pitch. Swing, strike on that one.
That's okay, babe. Come on.
Strike 3.
Come on, Will. Come on, Will. Let's get it, kid.
So 2 outs now. The Knights with runners on second and first. Looking to get them in. Knights looking to get on good scores in here. 17 in for 4, we were just told.
One time for us, Will. Let's go, kid. Come on, kid.
Getting cheered on. Dugout seems excited for him. And out of control pitch means the runners advance to third and second. So now the runner's more in line to score, but with 2 outs, the Knights are going to have to look at keeping that ball low.
Come on, Will, this is yours, kid. Come on, this is yours.
Go, Will.
2 balls on that. 2 balls, no strikes.
Huh?
Fans are starting to say they'll take walk-ins right now. There's the pitch. Swing on that one, strike. Counts now, 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. Runners third and second. Knights trailing by 5. Bottom of the 7th. High on that one. That one got away from him. Now, though, we're not looking to steal here. You see the pitching unit for the Volunteers getting a little more focused as he's not having to worry about the distance. But remember, this is also where we saw some bunts the Knights fired in. Foul tip on that one.
That would have been nice if you had gotten it right over the base.
He was getting the feel of that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the official count. Knights looking to bring in a run. 2 outs. Foul tip on that one, staying alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Knights wanting to put some points on the board. Trailing by 5.
Hey, let's go, baby. Flying barrels. Go, Will.
Another foul tip.
You're on him, kid. You're on him. You're on him. Go.
They're going to have to pay someone from the junior high to sit there and catch them behind the dugout.
Hey, anything close, you got to protect here. Let's be smart now. Keep doing what you're doing, kid.
Here comes the pitch. Strike on that one.
Way to fight it, Will. Way to fight, kid.
Nope, sorry, we apologize. I was saying it was 2 outs, only 1 out. Now 2 outs.
Go ahead. Go ahead and keep here.
I had the wrong thing marked on my sheet. Now 2 outs.
Go ahead.
Runners on third and second. High on that one. Runners starting to advance, looking like they're getting to play the head game with them again. Foul tip on that one. Count now, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Umpire letting him know he's out of baseballs. Starting to get him in. I want to thank everyone for joining us. Bottom of the 7th. Volunteers 9, Knights 4.
She said they probably have lemonade.
Go in, let's go, baby. Hey, flying barrels, let's go. Let's get something hard.
One of the balls are found with lemonade on it.
Go ahead. Let's go, baby.
High on that one. Counts now 2 balls, 1 strike. Knights looking to maybe load the bases up here like they did last time.
Hey, let's go, baby. Barrels.
Gets the count. Swing on that one. Counts now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, let's go, baby. Barrels. Let's punch something hard somewhere. Let's go.
Swings on that one.
All right, guys, it's okay. Get them next time.
So after 7, as with high school baseball, only 7 innings, the Knights tried to rally back. That's the end of the game with the Knights falling to the Volunteers 9-4. Huge shout out again to our sponsors: Papa John Pizza, Blue Water Accounting, Mercury Air Conditioning and Heating, Center Stage Boutique,
Renaissance Festival of Arizona, Mills Brothers Furniture and Sleep Center, and the shops at Lake Havasu, as well as one of our banner sponsors, Horizon Community Bank, for allowing us to get out here. And that's it for tonight's varsity baseball. Join us this Saturday as we will be at the track for the Rotary Invitational. Everyone, on behalf of myself, Layton, and Julia in the booth, have a great night.